So I don't usually respond to dumb things like this, and I'm actually not going to respond. But I thought, oh, this is a great opportunity to talk to people about how psychics work, how to get the most out of a psychic reading, why we get it wrong on occasion, and what we're actually dealing with as a psychic, how the process actually is for most of us. And I've been doing this 30 plus years. I have 30,000 sessions and 30 plus countries around the world. I've been doing this a long time. So I have the right to talk about it. All right, so here we go. Number one, don't forget, we're human beings. We're flawed just like everybody else. We're not always going to hit it 100%. It's just not going to happen. I don't know anyone in any profession that gets it right, hits it out of the park every day of the week. There's so many things that influence our daily lives and how our decisions are made and how we view things. That's the first thing. Don't expect us to be superpowers, okay? Yes, we have a unique talent that people like to avail themselves of, but we are still human. Number two, what you think and the energies surrounding it can influence outcomes. You know, sometimes if someone is like, oh, I really want this relationship, or I really need this job, or I'm desperate for money, that can sometimes not only influence our readings, but it influences the outcomes. So you have to factor some of that in. And if you're reading global events, the events or even the momentums and the patterns are even more impactful and trying to discern through them. And what do I mean by that? When we're reading, we hit on a certain piece of energy. Assume like this box here. It's like it's wrapped up. Okay, I see this box. Now I've got to kind of go inside this box and see what's there. What's this box? What's going on in this box? That's kind of how it works. Or sometimes, some of you have probably gotten these gifts before where you open the box and then there's another box and another box and another box. I don't like those. Please don't give me any of those. But anyhow, it's complex. You have to keep going layer after layer after layer. Some things are easier to read than others. So like if you wrap up a baseball bat, for instance, and put it in front of me, I can tell it's a baseball bat. All right. It's hard to see. Some things are easy to see. You wrap up a book, it's a book, a ball. Certain things are going to be easier to read than others. That's why sometimes we can just nail it easily, and other times it takes a lot more concentration, if you will. And lastly, it's like, take a look at this graphic. See that little speck? That's me or you. Each of us is just kind of like a speck in the universe, and we're trying to get something out of this limitless, infinitum universe, and parse it down to a morsel of, say, oh yeah, this relationship, this, that. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, okay? But to get a good psychic reading, it's about match. None of us are going to get it right all the time, but do you relate to how we view the world? Do our predictions turn out correctly most of the time? And do you feel a sense of resonance with the person that you're talking to? So keep these things in mind as you're partaking of these services. And finally, with regard to Dum Dum, some people, I'm not going to try and change anybody's mind. Whatever, you want to skewer me because I saw the Ukraine conflict, but I didn't see the war. Is that, sorry, I'm doing my best here, okay? But someone like that, they don't really care. They don't really want. They're looking for a reason to discredit, destroy, and then disseminate information to try and, whatever their agenda is. I don't care. I feel like it served me to be able to offer you some insight about the whole process. I hope you find this helpful, and have a wonderful day.